All right, guys, and welcome back. We're on another episode of MLB's Road to the Show. So, last episode we left off. We won the World Series. We ran through a whole bunch of teams as the wonderful Seattle Mariners. I figured it was time to do something new. So, here we are, and we are with the Cincinnati Reds. We switched from the AL to the NL. I figured this would be the next necessary transition. All right, so let's go ahead and hit play game. Not gonna lie here, I don't know how many of these players I know on the Reds. A little nervous. So it's wonderful opening day.
It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Washington Nationals. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this.
All right, here we go. All right,
and ready to hit now for Cincinnati.
We had a
Carter.
Crazy season last year, and we look to improve on that even more, especially as we've gotten our player rating up.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there.
What the heck,
and
man?
It's gone.
Hey, that's a start.
He circles the bases, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just
Brand
hit
new
one out of the
team.
park.
Home run. It's going to be a great year.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Good hit again.
And there's
Jesus.
a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off
right,
the
good
bat.
job,
Didn't
dude.
get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So 2 on with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Junior Caminero. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning. Here's Josh Rojas. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
The throw to third. In there safely.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Damn, son.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Wastes no time there. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like
Hey,
a lot
dude,
of guys
we
do
are
and pull
killing
off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
3-2 now. That one to first. Boots it. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. Throws to first in time. 1 away here in the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Okay. Looks like we got our boy from with us.
Lifted in the air, right field. Garrett. And it's caught for the out.
Huh. I swear J.P. Crawford was with us on the Seattle Mariners.
Mitch
I
Garver
swear.
up to hit here. Right through there, got him.
Come on,
Good
bro.
job at damage control right there.
Dude, not cool.
Carter digs in now. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Damn.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. 1 run's in. He's in there.
No.
It's 7-2, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the DH, Junior Caminero. And a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that
Sure,
ends
he
the
was
inning.
out.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner.
Oh, man.
All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Carter.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Dude, we ain't getting no triple. It'd be awesome, but
There's
We
his
ain't
swing
getting
and a
it.
miss.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So now
All
the
right.
DH spot,
We're taking a
Junior
steal.
Caminero. Grove with a move to first. And he dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Ground
Damn
ball
you.
right side. It squirts through. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And that'll load the bases.
base is loaded.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to
3
think about.
strikeouts.
So
Oh
digging
my
in, Mitch
God.
Garver.
Bro.
Here's a 1-1. In the air, right field. Garrett sizes
Oh my
this one
gosh.
up.
No.
Makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it.
All right.
Now it's up to the
That
guys
was a
coming up
hell
behind
of a
him to
first
pick
game
up
to
the rest
start
of those
off with
runners
the
on
Cincinnati
base.
Reds.
Carter really excelled in this one and contributed to the win.
5
Put
for
together a
5.
5-hit performance.
Damn. All right. On to the next game. On to the next one. Let's see what we can do in the second.
Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Damn, that
Drilled in
was
the
a
air,
hit.
high and deep right field. That's
Nope.
back there.
Oh
And
my
it's off the
God,
out-of-town
no.
scoreboard.
I would have had a triple, dude.
Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Oh my
Everything came together for him.
God.
Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch
Oh.
right there. Just didn't quite have the
messed
combination of
up
launch
so
angle and
bad.
exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well. Runner in scoring position.
Runner takes
I'm
off.
out.
Pitch way inside. And the throw out at third.
Yeah, I don't really get the logic right there of trying to steal third. You've got to count where that hitter's most likely going to get a pitch to hit or he's going to walk. One thing is you don't want to be a distraction in his eyes if it is a pitch to hit. Fortunately, it was out of the zone and it was ball 4, but you get thrown out at third base. So kind of counterproductive to producing a bigger inning and maximizing the runners on base.
Young squeezes it, and that'll do it. So one.
Just disappointing right there.
Next to hit for the Nats, Stone Garrett. Here comes the 0-1.
All right, we're going third.
Base hit. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Two outs, two in scoring position.
I still can't believe I messed that up, man.
If he can get through this one,
That
put
was
up
a
a 0,
triple, and I
this
messed
will
it
help
up.
in his outings to come.
Let's take that ball.
Missed. Two outs, two in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Two outs.
Base hit.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 4-1.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood.
Snap throw to first. Carter dives back in safely.
That was a close one.
First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Garrett makes the catch, and that is that.
Damn, dude, we had those bases ran.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Carter.
All right, what are you throwing to me,
Ferrer
Jose?
goes 6'1", 235 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one
throwing
misses.
a 97-mile-an-hour sinker.
Pasquantino gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ooh, good sinker again, man. It's his favorite pitch. Dude, he did it again.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Oh, my God.
That's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to
That was my
effective
first
pitching is
strikeout.
getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start
First of many.
expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time.
Oh, we're 2-0 right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit play the next game.
Next for Cincinnati, Carter.
Josiah Gray. All right.
And
That was a good pitch, dude.
And that's ball 1.
That was a good pitch.
And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Bro.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pasquantino leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
See you,
That one
buddy.
is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. That one is gone. his second home run of the series, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Oh, what a day.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Gray back to work.
Oh, bro, he did it again.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
That one fouled off. That just misses, and the count 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it,
dang,
hit a
dude.
broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Can't get it.
Just missing there, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh,
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Good late cut for the strikeout
pitch,
there.
dude.
That thing really got in on him, and you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Makes the catch for the out. One
That's
up, one
okay.
down.
That's okay.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carter. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so
All right,
far in this
Mason
one.
Thompson is on the mound now. Damn it,
On
dude.
the ground left side, 6. The flip, there's one. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Dude.
So bases all loaded up. Carter
Oh
now
my
at the
God.
plate. He's already homered here in this one. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Oh,
Big swing and a miss.
dude.
And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Fitzgerald at third. Steer over at second.
Come on, man.
Pasquantino
Come on.
at first. 2 out of the inning. And that just misses.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
I knew I was early on that pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
A grand slam if I
Here
do.
comes a pitch. Foul ball
Oh,
still a 1-2 count.
I couldn't lay off of it, dude.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
High fly ball out
Damn
towards
it.
left center. Wood on the move to the gap. He's got it, and that is that.
Sorry, guys.
Carter with some solid production in the win. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
I really
All right.
liked how he...
Well, we're first in NL Central. And we got one more game in this series.
Carter, the next to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday
We're
afternoon.
going against Jake Irvin.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. So one left for Cincinnati.
Damn.
One out, runner at second.
Ooh, we
James
got
Wood
Jacob
will hit
deGrom
next.
pitching for us.
And the righty deals. That's a base hit. Coming home.
Oh, he's
the
out.
throw to
He's
the
out.
plate.
No, he's safe.
Safe. And it's 1-0.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Man, good play, dude.
Back in Washington, D.C., out of the 4th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Carter.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Irvin back to work.
And we're 0 for 2.
Right side, hard hit. Over to first. And 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Carter swings through it for strike 1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Liner stays at first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play.
What? Dude.
1 down. Carter, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in
we
this
gotta step
one.
it up. Come on.
And there's a hit. And the tying run is on base.
With 1 out.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Junior Caminero. And ball 4, 2 aboard. 2 on, 1 out.
Hey,
next
all
is
right.
the designated
Will
hitter,
Benson
Will
up.
Benson.
Let's go, Will. Damn it.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, blocked.
That's on
no
me.
advance. Good job behind the dish. So the tying run is second. The other way to second. That's 1, and that's 2.
That might be the game.
New inning getting started,
psych.
and now the right fielder, Carter.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
100%. All right, Mason Thompson, let's see what you got, buddy.
Thompson back to work.
Oh, no.
And that's fouled off.
Perfect pitch, dude. Perfect pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Garrett pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
God, bro.
One away.
Go for third.
So bases loaded with 1 away.
Oh,
and
fuck.
now it's Keibert Ruiz.
This is the game.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. On the move, heading back, and it bangs off the wall. 1 runs in, coming home. Across is the winning run, and the Nationals walk it off in the 11th.
In this situation, this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole somewhere. Well, he did exactly that. Drives into a very cool walk-off win.
How did we miss that, dude? We suck.
Close one
Fielding
here.
is just not our thing, man. Okay, let's go ahead and return to the clubhouse. Dang it. Disappointing for sure. All right, so now we get to play against the Red Sox. We have Clayton Kershaw. Oh my God. It's so funny with these just these games, man. They just, you see players on there that you would never think it would be on a team, and it's just kind of cool to see.
It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox. 1 out. Runner at second. Carter getting ready to hit.
Here we go. Whoa,
Rips one to right.
Out. Oh.
Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
There goes the runner.
Take your base.
Bases
Pretty easy walk right
loaded.
there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now
Will
it's going to be
Benson, come
Will
on, bro.
Benson.
You got this, dude.
Pasquantino at third. Carter over
You
at
got
second.
this.
Caminero at first. One gone. Throw off line. He's safe.
That's okay.
And a nice
You
job
advance
there
the
to
runner.
keep it from getting away.
Hey, you got it, dude.
In now for the Reds, Rhys Hines.
2-2 the count.
This one in the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Bases loaded, one away. Here in game one of this three-game set. Caught him looking for the K.
Reese.
Frustrating
Come on,
end to the
man.
at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Line drive.
Oh!
That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As 2 runs score on the play.
You don't want to get greedy, but it's easy to imagine all 3 runners coming home
Or
to score
nothing.
with this type of contact. Yeah, the automatic double
Grant,
costs them
bro,
a
you
run,
ain't
but
got
they're
it
still
today,
in a
dude.
position to keep scoring.
Carter now in the box.
That was a good
Comes up
curveball.
empty with a swing
1-1
there.
the count.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side.
Off the
They're
plate,
hitting
ball 1.
everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are
Oh,
well.
that's a
This
home
one
run.
swung on and
That's
hit
a home
well.
run,
Way
buddy.
back there. And that is gone.
Told you. Hold.
Third
Yeah.
home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Good job, man.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During
All right, come
batting
on,
practice,
Clayton.
you always like to work on that, and so
You got
close,
this, dude.
but that one was just out of his reach.
On a line, base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder,
2 out, space is empty.
number 2.
Ooh. All right, Josh. Damn, good pitch,
Ground
dude.
ball, Casas. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carter. He's already homered here in this one.
All right, Zach Jackson. Damn, that's
That
a
one
hit
is
again.
blasted left field towards the monster.
Oh.
Onto the track, and he makes the
If
catch.
that would have
He
bounced off.
hammered that to straightaway center
would've got a
field.
triple.
It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Carter makes the play, and the inning is over. This one pretty well decided at this point.
7-0.
8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 7. So bases all loaded up.
Oh
Carter
my
digs in now.
gosh.
He's already homered in this game.
All right, Jonathan. 9-0. Good pitch,
That
man.
one's in there, 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the
Oh,
plate.
that
And
sucked.
that one ripped to left.
Oh
Dives.
my
What a play.
Amazing catch to end the inning, and he strands the bases loaded. Pitchers flat out love it when their teammates sacrifice their bodies to make a play.
Oh, that was nasty. Good job, dude. Wow.
Carter really stood out in this win. 2 hits, including that long ball.
Such a tremendous
Dude,
effort
I'm
at the
not gonna lie
dish.
to
Not
you.
every game is going to be like this.
I love this team that we have right now.
So 2 down. Carter, the next to hit for the Reds. Carter matched a homer in his last game. Just
Inside, ball one.
missed.
Oh, what a shitty
Foul tip.
swing.
Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs.
You good, buddy?
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Bayo should have this one. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left.
Disappointing.
1 out, base is empty.
All right, Bello, let's go.
Hard
0
hit,
for
right
2.
side. Whips it to Casas, and he's out.
Now batting. Shortstop, Junior.
Runner at first with no outs here. And that is out of play.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, he's out 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jarren Duran. And a base hit. The throw in.
He's out.
And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the
Good
inning.
job,
Well, a
buddy.
big no-no right there. Even though it was a bang-bang play, we always remember you do not make the...
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Carter now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Off the mark there. 1-0.
Oh,
Line
that was
to
a bad
left.
swing.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Lifted in the air, right field. Carter.
Relay three.
Nabs it. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But
Dude.
man, there's just no reason to try to move
What
up to
a
third right there.
bomb.
Not great base running to end the inning.
Hey, that's something sweet.
Next for Cincinnati, Carter.
7-1. Oh,
And
dang
first
it.
offering is fouled off.
Stupid slider.
And here it comes. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's my bad.
Carter had a rough go of it in this game.
Yeah, we
They
did.
got the win, but it sure wasn't because of
0
him.
for 5. That sucked.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Carter.
We're going up against Garrett Crochet.
And that misses. And that is ball one.
Got a man on first. Good
Swings
cutter.
through that.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Oh,
And
dude.
that one fouled
Right
off.
down the middle. Garrett.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series.
That's
Swings
it.
and sends a rocket to right. Rafaela squeezes it, and that is that. So up next, Jaron Duran.
The left fielder, Duran.
That's ripped. Base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Carter stands in with two away as he takes a ball.
Oh,
Gets
wow.
a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball there.
I had that sweeper, man.
That's off the inside corner. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a
Dang
miss.
it, bro.
Struck him out. And it's a 3-up.
Come on.
Roman Anthony, the next to hit. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a
0-0.
pure stroke.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so
Still
far.
too early, dude.
0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That one missed.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That's hard hit on the line. Anthony makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
That's a hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away. And here is Carter. 0 for 3 in this
Dude,
one.
2-0? Not cool, bro. We're losing this game. And I
it's
can't
fouled
hit
away.
anything.
Ginkel, in his 7th season, 32 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Ginkel over to first, and he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
And a base hit right there. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting.
Runner breaks for third. On the ground to the left. Story. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
No, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Over to Story for one. Back to the pitcher covering. Double play. And that's the ball game. Carter with a forgettable showing in the walk.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one.
That was so crappy. All right. Well, this is a good first episode. We are now with the Cincinnati Reds. I hope you guys enjoy as we continue our journey through MLB's Road to the Show. The goal now is to, of course, get the Reds to the World Series. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series. We'll be back soon. Until next time, everyone.